Welcome to Tammy's English class for Spanish speakers. Let's get started. In Spanish, B and V are pronounced the same, but in English, the letters B and V are distinct letters with their own sounds. It is easy to remember how they are pronounced only by remembering to put your lips together for the letter B and remembering for the letter V that your lips must never touch and the sound vibrates. Hello. In this video, we're going to talk about the letters B and V. But first, let's take a moment to talk about the alphabet in general. There is a thing that a lot of people here, many of my students here in Mexico, don't know. They don't realize that each letter in the English alphabet has a letter name and a letter sound, and that they're completely different. So usually in my classes, I need to teach this, the letter name and the letter sound. So today when we talk about the pronunciation of the letters B and V, we're going to talk about their name and their sound as well. So let's get started. The letter B. This is the letter B. This is a capital B. This is a lowercase b. These are what we see written. When we are reading a book, we are seeing this. But this is not what we say. Either when we speak, we will speak with the letter name, B, or we will speak with its sound, B. The letter B has a name, B, and it has a sound, B. When we speak, we will speak either with its name or with its sound. Like boy. You notice my lips are together. Boy. Butterfly. Butterfly. This is normal. Okay? So we're going to practice some B words together. Berry. Best. Base. Bowel. Bet. Boat. Now it's your turn to practice some B words. For Spanish speakers, learning the name and the sound of the letter V is a little bit difficult because, like we've talked about, B and V in Spanish are almost the same, even pronounced the same. So let's see. V. The lips cannot touch. You need to bite your lip. E. Vibrate. This sound vibrates. So in its name and in its sound, it vibrates. V. 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 So you can see we have V written. This is what you will see written. But what you will say is the letter's name, V, and the letter's sound, V. 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 Like van. Van. You will notice that when I say van, my lips, they do not touch. They don't even come close to touching. This is what is the most important part about the letter V. Now let's practice some words with the letter V. Very. Vest. Vase. Vowel. Vet. Vote. Now you practice saying these letter V words. Now that we know how to pronounce the letter B and its sound B, and the letter V and its sound V, let's take a closer look at these words. There are some rules that we need to understand in the pronunciation of these words. So the first two words that we did were berry, very. Now, except for the B and the V, these words are pronounced exactly alike. You will notice in berry and very, you can see you have ERR and ER. But I want you to understand that ERR and ER is exactly the same sound because of the rule that says, well, if you have one consonant or two of the same letter, they make the same sound. So if you have one R or two, it doesn't change the pronunciation of that word. So ERR in this case says air, and ER also says air. Of course, the Y is a vowel and it says E. So we have B, air, E. V, air, E. So except for the B and the V, these words are pronounced exactly the same. And you will see that it's written ERR, but we only say air because what is written is not necessarily what we speak because of code. B, airy, v, airy, berry, very. And because of rules, we can start to understand the rules of the pronunciation of these words. Let's look at the next words. Best, vest. You can see that the vowel is short and the ST is a blend, so it makes one sound. St. Best. Vest. Best. Vest. Let's look at the next set of words. Base. Vase. Base. Vase. We can see that B and V are the only differences in these words. Base, vase. When we say the next set of words, bowel, vowel, bowel, vowel, you can see that what we say has nothing to do with what is written. That OW says ow, B, ow, bow, and EL says ool, bowel. This is because what we see written is not what we speak. This is called code, and we speak the code. When a word has code, we speak it. Okay? When we write one way and we speak another. Bowel, vowel. But in any case, you can see that bowel and vowel are exactly the same except for the B and the V. So it's very important that we pronounce them correctly. The next set of words are bet, vet, bet, vet. These words are much more easier to pronounce. The last set of words are boat, boat, and vote, vote, boat, vote. You can see in these words we have some silent letters. As you will see, silent letters are only written. We never speak them. Silent letters are never spoken. We only write them, okay? These are important rules that we need to understand. One consonant or two of the same letter make the same sound. Okay, that's one rule. Another rule is we write one thing and we speak another. Another rule says that if a letter is silent, we don't speak it, we only write it. These are some differences between B and V. I wish you success and I hope that your pronunciation of B and V improves very quickly. I hope you had a great learning experience.